Hello there! Welcome or welcome back to our Python for Beginners playlist. Today's video will be an overview of Python functions. This is one of the most important topics because we use functions a lot in programming. And it's also one of the more challenging topics, which is why we're starting it early. So in the next few videos, we will cover the basics of functions on numbers. This is to give you a basic idea of how they work. However, as we move through the course, we will learn how to use functions on other data types. So, what are functions? Functions are reusable pieces of code that perform a particular task. They are most useful when you need to repeat tasks. So instead of writing the steps many times, which can make the code very long, we can just use functions. Over the next couple of videos, we will learn how to create and use functions. So the process of creating a function in Python is called function definition, while the process of using a function is referred to as calling a function. So before we start seeing code, let's go to the kitchen. When washing dishes, we generally do the following steps. Remove as much food as we can, get some water and soap, and one by one, scrub the dishes clean, rinse them with non-soapy water, and then leave them on the drying rack to dry, or you can dry them with a dish towel if you'd like. And then repeat the whole process again the next time the dishes need to be done. Pretty tedious. So we can do all of this, or we can use the magical invention called a dishwasher. So all we have to do is to put the dishes and the soap in, close it, press a button, and it does all the other steps. And a couple of hours later, we have clean dishes and quite a bit of time saved. This is similar to how functions work and how helpful they can be, especially with repetitive tasks. So here's our agenda for the function portion of this playlist. In this video, we covered what functions are. We haven't seen code yet, but we will soon. Next, we'll go back to Jupyter Lab and look at the main two types of functions in Python. That's built-in functions and user-defined functions. So built-in functions are those functions already defined within Python, while user-defined functions are functions we have the pleasure of creating ourselves. Then we'll learn about methods, modules, and packages. You just have to wait and see what those are. This brings us to the end of this video, and thank you so much for watching. So to close off, functions are reusable pieces of code that make programming a lot easier. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.